3 tablets. And this much information?
3 tablets a day, 18 vitamins, an amino acid matrix, an herbal matrix, and an enzyme complex. Sounds pretty impressive. But does any of this actually matter? So I am taking this multivitamin for 30 days. And we are going to find out what you are actually getting for your money. Because this label has a lot going on.
What is this? What is this thing?
This is Muscle Teach Platinum Multivitamin, and unlike basic multivitamin that might just give you a list of vitamins, this formula adds other several blends. Accordingly to manufacturers, one serving contains 18 minerals and vitamins, plus an amino support matrix, herbal matrix, and enzyme complex. One serving is 3 tablets. So the question isn't really, does this contain vitamins? Obviously it does. The real question is, do you actually need all of this? And this is where things getting interesting. Look at the percentage. Vitamin B12, over 4000% of daily value. Vitamin B6, 600%. Theanine, over 1600. And pantothenic acid, 1600. Now before you see this number and think, bro, I'm about to become a superhero. That's not how vitamins work. More isn't automatically better. A multivitamin isn't a pre-workout. It's not creatine. It's not protein powder. And it's definitely not going to build your muscle by itself. Its basic purpose is to help provide micronutrients when your diet doesn't provide consistently enough. That's an important distinction, because if you are already eating a varied diet that converts your nutrient needs, you may not need a multivitamin just because you are going to the gym. So let's break down what is actually inside this bottle. You've got vitamin A, C, D, E, and a large selection of B vitamin. You also get minerals including magnesium, zinc, copper, manganese, and others. Then the formula gets more complicated. There is an amino support matrix, an herbal matrix, and an enzyme complex. Basically, this bottle didn't come here to play. The herbal matrix probably is the most important part. Depending on the version of formula, it's including ingredients such as green coffee extract, ginkgo, grape extract, turmeric. But here is something important. Seeing the ingredients on the label doesn't automatically mean you are getting a clinically meaningful dose for a specific outcome. And that's why I'm not going to tell you these ingredients mean you will burn fat. These ingredients mean you will build muscle. That's marketing logic, not necessarily good science. Now let's answer the question I know a lot of you asking. Will this make me bigger? No. A multivitamin isn't a muscle building supplement. Your biggest priorities is still your training, total protein intake, calories, sleep, and recovery. This is more an insurance policy than a muscle building weapon. So here is what I'm actually doing. For the next 30 days, I'm taking one serving accordingly to the label. I'm not changing my training, I'm not suddenly eating a perfect diet, and I'm not adding other 5 supplements. I'm keeping a variable as consistent as possible. Then I'll compare how I feel, my routine, and actually I noticed anything meaningful. Before I take this one for 30 days, this is what I'm expecting. But there is one problem. 3 tablets every day for 30 days. That's 90 tablets. So if you see me in the gym looking like this, don't ask questions. But seriously, always follow the product label. And if you have medical conditions, take medications, or have concerns about nutrient intake, talk to a qualified healthcare professional. So after 30 days, did I suddenly gain muscle? No. did I suddenly become more energetic? That's harder to attribute to a multivitamin alone. And that's exactly the point. A multivitamin isn't supposed to replace a good diet. It's supposed to help fill nutritional gaps. And whether you need one depends heavily on what you are already getting from your diet and from your individual situation. So I'll call this a miracle supplement? Absolutely not. Will I call it useless? Also no. I'll call this exactly what it is, a multivitamin. But here is what I want to know. Do you take a multivitamin? Yes or no? Tell me in the comments. And if you want me to test another popular supplement, you know what to do. See you in the next video.